seems that all Christians believe that God always gives His blessing to everyone. But in several parts of life, we often feel that God doesn't reveal His grace and blessing. That feelings arises when we feel down due to bad condition and problems that do not improve in a long time, both in economic, health, and many aspects of life. We begin to blame others, even blame God for this problem. This problem was faced by the Israel people in the journey out from Egypt. They have been walking for years, but have not yet arrived at the land. Sometimes they have to stop in a place that doesn't have water to drink. They also begin to blame others, in this case Moses who led them out from Egypt, and even blame God. When remember this event, the psalmist stated that those feelings could be experienced by the Israel people because they hardened when they heard the voice of God. Psalm chapter 95 verse 7b until 8 said, "Oh, that today you would listen His voice. Do not harden your hearts as at Meribah, as on the day at Massah in the wilderness." As the result, they are not aware of the gifts of God's inclusion that sustains their lives. In this story, the Israel people were angry and felt down because they couldn't find water, even though God had just given them bread when they didn't find food. They only stare and harden their hearts to their understanding that living with God is a life without problems. Like us, a hardened self often makes us unable to see God's grace present through things we do not expect. We are only fixated on God who gives healing miracles, even though He has restored us through medicine. We are only measured God's blessings in money, even though He has sufficient for us to enough our daily needs. We are only expected on God who provides solution to our problems, even though He has provided many opportunities to solve problems step by step. If we still harden our hearts, it is appropriate that we do not feel the grace of God that sustains in the lives of His people. Then follow what the psalmist said in the Psalms: "Do not harden your hearts."